actually we do. We invest heavily in training. So I think, so what the purpose of this report was it conducted a survey of employer investment in training, and it ran into the usual barriers and hurdles that you do when you do such a study, which is these are commercial accounts. These are not accounts that are actually transparent, but it was based on your classic survey response sort of model. The figure that they came up with is probably more illustrative than factual. But the model that they tried to give was that from companies, approximately £20 billion was invested in skills training, or in-house training, or any other form of learning and development invested by employers. And that's a very broad definition of training, to be very clear about that, because that will include statutory health and safety training. It will include the project management that sometimes you send your employees on. It's a very wide definition. The contrast that was drawn was for adults, which is roughly the same market. Public funding at the time was approximately 3.6 billion. So it was 20 billion versus 3.6 billion. The basic message being, industry does invest in skills. There is no question about that from their perspective. So why do we keep on having this debate? And hopefully the issues will come through as I discuss the model, because I'm sure the very same fact is true in India. I seriously doubt that there is no training in private enterprise here. I seriously doubt it's any more transparent how much is invested here than it is in the UK. But the question is always, what type